guys, Mike Mouse 74 with another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime. Quickly take a look at the back. Gives you a picture of his robot mode and his vehicle mode. First, here's a picture of Optimus Prime along the side. Autobot logo on the bottom. Comes with a very nice cardboard display stand, which I'll be using during my reviews. And on one side of the display stand has a Decepticon logo, and on the other side has an Autobot logo. So as I said, up here at the top, gives you a picture of Optimus Prime in his robot mode and his truck mode. Comes with a couple of weapons, his Cybertronian sword and his plasma cannon. Another figure you can also collect is Bulkhead. And from right to left, you have Bumblebee RC. In the center, you have Optimus Prime. Then you have Ratchet, Cliffjumper, and Bulkhead. Down the bottom says Transformers Prime, 2-in-1 Robot Tube Vehicle. So without further ado, let's get this guy in his truck mode and see how awesome he really is. So here we have the first edition Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime in his cool looking truck mode. Comes with his two weapons, his Cybertronian sword, which I'm really not a big fan of, but it is a rubber material, so you really can't hurt anybody with that. And he also comes with his plasma cannon, hollow on the bottom and solid on the top. I really like how well detailed the plasma cannon is. Gives it a nice touch. Also has some sparkles all over the plasma cannon. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So that's pretty cool. For our weapon storage, you can put them on the back. There's a hole right here where the trailer would normally go, and you take the Cybertronian sword and just stick that right in the middle and plug that in, just like so. For the plasma cannon, there's holes on either side of the truck right here, so you can either plug it in here or you can just plug it along the back just like so. So that's pretty cool. If you don't like where the Cybertronian sword is, I've seen other reviews, you can plug it in on the bottom. So I'll give you guys a close-up and a full 360 and talk about some detail as we move along, I guess. Oh, just before I forget, the stand has a nice picture of an Autobot logo right there. On the front it says Transformers Prime, and on the other side you get a Decepticon logo. So you can see in the center of the truck, it has a nice Autobot logo on the center of the grille. On the top of the cab, has some yellow lights detailing for the top right there. Blue translucent for the windows, blue translucent for the front of the lights. And I like how the silver detailing for the steps of the truck, so that's pretty cool. Come around on the other side, and the same thing. So some more of the silver detailing with the steps along the side of the truck. So that's pretty cool. I like how well done that is. The detailing in the figures just gives it a nice touch. So for comparison, here we have on the right Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime versus the one on the left, Transformers Animated Voyager Optimus Prime. And you guys can see how well identical they look to each other. They both look exactly the same in color-wise. Maybe the Transformers Prime has a little bit more of a darker red than the Animated Voyager Prime. But the Transformers Prime Voyager is a little bit more taller. The Animated Voyager Prime is a little bit more bulkier. I'll give you guys a full 360. That way you guys can see all around the color and how well they look together. Even the blue is pretty much the same. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick comparison between Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime versus Transformers Animated Optimus Prime. So I'll give you guys another final look of Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime in his truck mode before I show you how to put him in his robot mode. Another thing that I forgot to mention, which I'll show you in a few minutes, and I'm sure it's like that with everybody else, is it's not a real big problem, but it just kind of bugs me just a tad. And like I said, I'm sure it's like that with everybody else's as well. I just don't like how there's a gap on top of the roof and in the on top of the where the yellow lights are. It just bugs me just a little bit. I wish Hasbro would have done something a little bit better to fix that. But what are you gonna do? You really can't do too much. So to go ahead and put Optimus Prime in his robot mode, we're gonna start with the feet first. So that's pretty simple. What you want to do is take the top of the cab and lift up, and then bring this all the way down, or back rather, and then you just want to take this part here and kind of lift that up, and then you want to just spread apart the legs like so, and then this part here you want to just bring that all the way down along the side, just like that, and then you want to separate this part here, bring this all the way down like so, and make sure that snaps in there like that, and then do the same thing with this side here. You want to bring this all the way down and make sure this snaps in there just like that. For this feet, you want to bring this and separate like that and bring it like so, and then you have one foot. Do the same thing with the other side. Bring this back, the heel, and then bring his foot down. So you have pretty much the feet of Optimus Prime done. So now that you have the feet done, you kind of want to work along the side. So you want to take these side panels and kind of lift them up like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Grab the side panel and lift it up like so. And then for the front, you just want to take if you can spread it apart a little bit, just like so, and then lift this up and bring the wheel down like that. Do the same thing with the other side. You just want to take this, lift it up, and then bring the wheel down. And for the head, you just want to bring the head up just like that. So that'll be the next step. Next, what you want to do is come around to the back, and you want to just close these in for now, like so. Do the same thing with this side. You just want to close that in, and then you just want to lift these up, kind of get these out of the way for now, just like that. Next, what you want to do, come around to the front and just kind of unpeg these if you can. Might be a little bit hard to do. Just like that. And then you just want to fold down like so. And then bring this part all the way up and just spread apart just like that for now. And then we'll continue with the next step. Next, what you want to do is you want to take the torso and you want to rotate that all the way around to the front so it looks like that. And then you want to just come around to the back and kind of put those in. Just like that, kind of lift them up and put them up like that. And then next, what you want to do, there's a peg right there, and there's a hole right there. You want to put, if you can, peg that in there like so. Do the same thing with the other side. There's a peg, if you can see where my finger is, right there, and there's a hole right there. And you want to just come around there. I can show you. Come around here and peg that in there just like that. Next, what you want to do is you want to come down to the arm and bring them down like so. And then do the same thing with the other side. Very, very carefully. Bring this all the way down. And then you just want to rotate this back so it looks like this. Do the same thing with the other side. Rotate that down. Bring this down like so. And then, if I can, bring this out. And then just comes around. If I can do this properly. Just bring that in like so, like that. And then do the same thing with the other side. You want to just bring this around. Bring out his hand. And then just kind of tab that in there just like so, if I can show you. I think that's how it's done. If I didn't, then leave a comment down below and let me know. One little quick thing that I forgot to show you. These here, if you want to just put those up like that, just like that. And then there you have Optimus Prime in his awesome looking robot mode. So here we have Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime in his full robot mode, holding his Cybertronian sword and his plasma cannon. I'll give you guys a full 360, that way you guys can see all around how awesome he is. And then I'll give you guys a close-up. Really cool figure. I can't get enough of these Transformers Prime figures. Really, really well done. So now I'll give you guys a close-up, that way you guys can get a better view of how awesome he looks. Really love the detail as well. Some silvery detailing along the shins right there on both sides. And some yellow detailing in the abdominal section here and right there. A nice Autobot logo on the side of the arm right there, so that's kind of cool. Here's the back view. And the other side. And one more time the front. Love the head sculpt. The head sculpt is just absolutely amazing. So for comparison, in robot mode, here we have on the right Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime, and on the left here we have Transformers Animated Voyager Optimus Prime. So you can see how well the colors are pretty much the same. I'll give you guys a full 360, that way you guys can see all around. The Transformers Animated Prime is just a little bit more taller. They're both bulkier, but like I said, the colors are pretty much almost the exact same color. Even you can tell in the back, Transformers Animated Prime is just a little bit more taller than Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime, the first edition one. So that's just a little comparison between Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime versus Transformers Animated Voyager Optimus Prime. So I'll give you guys a final look of Optimus Prime in his awesome looking robot mode, and then I'll show you how to put him back into his truck mode. So again, I'll give you guys another full 360 and then a close-up. Really, really cool figure indeed. Absolutely phenomenal. The transformations, it's a little bit tricky, but I guess in time you get used to it. So now I'll give you guys a final close-up. And I did forget to mention, there are some yellow detailing alongside of the window right there, and as well as on the other side right there too. So that's just a little bit more detailing in the figure. So now I'll show you how to put him back into his truck mode. So to go ahead and put Optimus Prime back into his truck mode, what you want to do is you want to put the arms up like so. Do the same thing with the other side. Bring the arms up. And then you want to unpeg from the wheel, just like so. And kind of just bring that up like so. Bring this around. Do the same thing with the other side. You want to unpeg from the wheel right here. Just like that. And then bring these together, bring this up. Bring these together, like so, and then they should tab in, just kind of like that. So that's the first step. What you want to do. Next, what you want to do is you want to come down to the arm. You want to untab this. If I can do this, untab that, and then there's a groove right here. You want to just rotate this all the way like so, and then you want to lift the hand up like so, and then bring this all the way up so it covers the hand like that. Do the same thing with the other side. You just want to unpeg or just kind of open that up. If I can do it like so, and then you want to rotate this so it's like that, and then you want to lift the hand up like so, and then rotate this so it's facing like that. So that'll be the next step. So once you have it like this, you just want to come down to the midsection, and you want to rotate. If I can show you, rotate that around like so, and then you want to come down here and bring this all the way down, and then you want to peg these. There's a peg right there, and there's a hole right along here. You just want to kind of peg these together. If I can show you, like so, and then do the same thing with that here, just like that. So that'll be somewhat, whoops. It just came undone, so you just gotta just kind of play around with it and get it pegged in nice and smooth. So just something like that. Next, what you want to do, you want to bring the wheels down, kind of get these things out of the way. Bring these down like so. Do the same thing with the other side. Bring those down like so. And then, if I can, bring that around like so. And then do the same thing with the other side. Just like that for now. So that'll be just almost like the next step. So now you want to come around to the back. You want to open up these little flaps here, just like so. Kind of get these out of the way. Do the same thing with the other side. You want to open up this little flap like so, and then this is where you tuck the head back in like that. And then come around to the front, and then this, you want to just bring this up and tab this in. I don't know if you guys can see, there's 2 holes on each side. If you guys can see, there's a hole right there, and there's a hole on the other side right there. You just want to make sure everything's all tabbed in nicely. It will come apart, so don't get discouraged. Just kind of play around with it and tab that in here, just like. Just like that. Took a little time, but you just gotta play around with them a little bit. And then this, you wanna rotate this down. And then do the same thing with the other side. You wanna just rotate this, bring these together. Just like that. So that'll be almost the next step. So it took a little bit of time, but you guys get the general idea. So the next couple of steps here, let me see if I can finish off the transformation for you guys. You want to bring these down like so. Do the same thing with the other side. Bring these down. Then you want to bring the feet up like so. Bring the other foot up. And then you want to close the foot and the heel like that. Do the same thing with the other side. Close the foot and the heel. Next, what you want to do, you want to bring these up like so. And then do the same thing with the other side. Bring that up and close this together. And then this part here, you want to lift up. And there's two pegs, a peg here. If you guys can see a peg here and a peg here. A hole right there and a hole right there. You want to peg those in together just like so. Get this out of the way and then peg this down in here just like that. And then you want to take this, let me just move the camera down a bit. And then you want to just peg these together just like so. And then you just want to kind of bring these in and put this on top. If I can show you. A little bit of a chore, but it can be done. So just like that, just make sure everything's all tabbed in together. And basically there you have Transformers Prime, Voyager Optimus Prime back into his truck mode. So here we have Transformers Prime, Voyager Optimus Prime back into his cool looking truck mode. Very cool. The transformation was a little bit tricky, but you just gotta play around with them to get familiarized with the transformation. It makes life so much easier. So this is pretty much how you want him to look when he's back into his truck mode. And again, you can store the weapons in the back of the truck for weapon storage. So this is Mike Mouse 74 with my video review of the first edition Transformers Prime Voyager Optimus Prime. Do I recommend it? Heck yeah, pick it up. If you see it, grab them. You'll love them. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Support the mouse. Support your Transformer community. Stay tuned for more reviews, more updates, and much, much more. Till then, thanks for watching, guys, and take care.